Hello everyone, welcome back to Resident Evil 4. I'm happy to be recording again same day as the last two sessions, which I think were actually sessions 8 and 9. I'm probably going to try to refrain from mentioning session numbers in the future, just because I think I actually misquoted like what numbers we had done already. I was making the thumbnails earlier today, which was actually super satisfying, and I really enjoyed. And I realized I think I was one episode off. I thought last episode was episode 8, but it was actually 9. But I'm already breaking my rule by mentioning numbers. I just wanted to mention one cool thing about coming up here is if you don't have the treasure map, one of the things that you see when you come up here is that the treasure would be dead center of the wall right there. The treasure that we first got when we came into the castle. So, I don't know. Kind of just like a clever thing. Like, that's why it was up that high and in that particular place. Which, seems like a really smart observation on my part, but I actually have played, like, this couple of minutes already. Like, just the going up those stairs and then coming in here and taking the roller coaster. I did maybe like an hour or two ago. I got interrupted by a phone call, so I was just early enough into the session that it kind of made sense to me to restart it rather than I don't know, trying to cut or something. Want to mention, okay, so another roller coaster ride, once again sharing some DNA with Haunted Mansion, but I really love this vista, this like overlooking view of all these castles, and it makes you wonder if that's all just a massive extension of this one possibly large compound, or what, like what's going on exactly. But we're probably not going to wrap up the castle this session. I think there's a little too much left to do, especially because I'm going to try to keep these episodes a little bit shorter. But we'll get through. We'll get through some stuff. I actually do love these rooms. These galleries are really nice. These are another one of the like best designed parts of the game. Particularly because like this style of hanging, of just like overburdening a space with paintings, it's actually kind of weirdly historically accurate. I think it's kind of cool. And I don't know. It's like everything goes a little too far, and I kind of like that, because it is resplendent, it's accurate, it's not like tasteful by modern standards.
Welcome. Got
Upgrades?
some rare things on sale. What are you buying?
Upgrades.
What are you selling? Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? What are you buying?
Oh, excellent. Shotgun
Is that
upgrade.
all, stranger? Is that all?
Cool. Shotgun is almost entirely upgraded, surprisingly.
Is that all? Is that? Thank you.
Semi-auto rifle's in really good shape too. Yeah, that's just capacity.
Come back anytime.
So we're actually, I mean, I guess we're pretty far into the game, so I should expect these things to be getting close to finished, but I don't know, for whatever reason my mental map of how these things work out is always a little bit distorted. I think in particular because the first time you go through this game, you're not necessarily going to have an efficient route. Like you might be making mistakes, and like some of the upgrades might end up being New Game Plus. Sample retrieval. As you may have heard, Louise Sarah has been disposed of by Lord Sadler. The sample is back where it belongs. I had hoped that the whole matter could be resolved without troubling the Lord. However, as long as the sample is safe, we can all rejoice, for our time is nearly at hand. Now that the sample is back in our safe hands, it'll be a bit more difficult for that troublesome woman to get it. In light of all this, it's unfortunate that Sarah had to go. Like us, he would have had a bright future if only he had shown more faith in our beliefs. As for the other 2 Americans, the Lord has left the matter in our hands. We must not disappoint the Lord. We shall capture Ashley and take her to the Lord and dispose of the American agent. Presumably, that's from Salazar. I don't think we go that way quite yet. I mean, you might be able to, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this needs a key. No. These rooms I don't remember super well. I know we're gonna face more of the Armadoras, which are the
Wait.
The living suits of armor. Oh yeah, we need to push these. More classic Resident Evil. I also want to mention that, like, if that's an actual stone base, if it's not hollow, there's no way one person could push it. Not just... that would be, like, impossible. Which is probably obvious. Like, not exactly revealing a secret there, but, like, I work for an art gallery, and, locked. So, is there any dialogue about the stuff in this room? I don't think so. Yeah. I work for an art gallery, and
I think you've lived long enough. Let's see if you can survive this time.
another great room design with these super narrow portraits, and then just the whole thing just super good. Oh, you know what? I do remember this area now. That room I'd sort of forgotten. This isn't where we fight the Armadoras. This is... There's like this drill thing. I think that's coming up. Oh yeah, right here.
¡Mátalo! No dejas que escape de la isla vivo.
Yeah, this is like straight out of what's it called? Total Recall. Come on, Ashley. Perfect. Cool. Okay, my memory's not as bad as one might think. I don't think there's any insets into the chest set, so I think that's another one we can just sell immediately. No. Examine. Yeah. I think this is just the drill now. Yeah, this is like a thing straight out of Total Recall. There's this like huge drilling machine that Benny is driving towards Arnold. Queen's Grail. Oh, right. Okay. This puzzle I had forgotten despite all the other things. I was thinking to myself, like, oh yeah, chess themes. That's like a thing in Resident Evil for some reason. Come on. Back up, back up, back up. Chess themes are kind of this weird thing in Resident Evil. They show up kind of a lot. Yeah, I have to go the other way. The other side is where the armaduras are. But yeah, Resident Evil 2, the remake, has this chess motif with puzzles where you have to like move around these chess pieces for breakers. But chess overlaps a little bit also with Alice in Wonderland, so I guess it's kind of a dual motif. But this idea of Alice in Wonderland showing up in Resident Evil is a thing some people might remember from the movies. It shows up a little bit in the games. I said, like in the remake, it might be in the original too. At the police station of Resident Evil 2, there's statues of a lion and a unicorn, and there's a lion right there. Coincidentally, I did not plan that. And that's like a classic thing related to English heraldry and like medieval symbolism, I guess you could say. But I see you, buddy. Oh, I'm not gonna waste one of those. I could do one of these though. Does shooting them does nothing. I just have to dodge it. A lion and a unicorn show up as statues in the police station, which is this thing related to English heraldry. The lion is England and the unicorn is Scotland, and they're both sort of symbols related to Christ, so like Anglican church stuff. But the lion and the unicorn show up as anthropomorphic characters in Through the Looking Glass, and there's this whole suit of cards theme to the doors in that game, plus all the chess stuff. But the movies, the sort of terrible Paul W.S. Anderson films, also have a like recurrent and really, really shallow, dumb Alice in Wonderland theming to them as well. Specifically, like the main character Mila Jovovich plays is named Alice rather literally, so that's kind of an obvious one. And then what's the other one? The test subject that they show the T virus being used on in flashbacks is a white rabbit. So that's like the fact that they like descend into into this spiraling hive underground, as they call it, is like a down the rabbit hole kind of thing. Those aren't unicorns. That would be really nice if that showed up, even though we're in Spain. That kind of symbolism shows up anyway, especially because so many royal families are super incestuous. There's tons of overlapping symbolism, and like half the royalty of Europe, ranging from England to Spain to France, are actually Austrian. May the wrath of evil befall the one who disturbs this holy grail. Take the grail? Well, the warning told me not to, but... Yeah. Weird pseudo mini-boss fight. That's enough. Well, let me empty. Ouch! one-hit kill. I didn't expect that. Okay, well, I think it'll restart me in the room. Well, close enough. I guess I could heal up.
Wait.
I don't think she can get hit, but just in case.
Follow me.
I also think, can you leave
Wait.
her outside the room? I think you can. Which is convenient. I don't have to worry about, like, grenades hitting her. Or anything like that. Just to be safe. Does it force her to be in here with me? Let's see that. Nope. Cool. Oh shit, that's a rad. Okay, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, the black ones. I forgot about them too. Oh, I probably used more magnum ammo than I should have on the first guys. I probably also should have been doing headshots. One does the job. And let's do another flash grenade. Well, I accomplished my goal of using all the magnum ammo. So, in the grand scheme of things, it's not so bad. You'd have thought that those guys would have dropped, like, more treasure, though. They seem important. Is there not anything in there? There's not. Okay, that's weird. This seems like the kind of room where... I don't know if I've ever looked up at that. That's a nice glass dome detail. That seems like the kind of thing where when these turn around, there'd be gems you could knock down. They even have like the multicolor theme because we have blue, yellow, red. So, anyway.
Follow me.
The Alice in Wonderland chess game thing sort of embedded into the Resident Evil series. The moving of these giant knight pieces in the environment of the first game also shows up in the puzzle. Hello.
Welcome. Got some rare things. What are you buying?
I'm buying 8
Is that
more
all,
shots
stranger?
for 15,000. It's a
Thank you.
great deal, but it's free.
Come back
I mean, I think so far we've never yet seen... I don't think we've ever seen magnum ammo drop. Which is a little surprising. Not outrageously so, but like... just surprising enough. Okay, we'll do one more room and then end the session. Yeah. This makes most sense to me. Huh.
Allí está.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Cógelo. Mátalo. Morirás vida.
I should save those. I have a lot of I have a lot of all ammo. I remember when I first played this on the GameCube, I always thought this was like... This specific room, I always thought was like one of the most beautiful things I'd ever seen in a video game. Like the fact that you see these billowing curtains, the light coming in from outside, the variable light coming into the room, extra light sources up there. All of it I thought was just like unbelievably beautiful, in some way that felt really exceptional at the time. Like, in general, like, part of why I played this game so much, and part of why my friends and I should say, played this game so much, because my friends would often just enjoy watching me play this. Like, they'd come over, and people in general would play single-player games, but everybody would watch while one person would play, and this was one of the games that I would be the player and my friends would watch. Part of why it was such a pleasure was it was at the time like a graphical marvel, or it really felt like one, especially because this was pre-HD. At 1080p, some of these textures don't look great, but destructible. At 480i, as ridiculous as that sounds, this game looked unbelievable. Like, it was really, like, probably the best looking game on the GameCube, at least in terms of realism. Like, games like Wind Waker have held up because of their art direction, but this was pretty exceptional in its own right. This was, if anything has kind of hurt this game's legacy, or one of the things, oh, shit, it's that, this came out right at the end of the GameCube generation. It also came out on the PS2 eventually, but like, this came out in 2005, and for those who don't remember, the Xbox 360 ended up coming out at the end of 2005, which was like kind of premature. There was a full year before the Wii and the PS3 came out, so the Xbox like tried to get a real edge on coming out early. Is there something out here? Yes. I thought as much. Yeah, I think this door is locked. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, well, I'm gonna go around because it seems like special in some way. Like something you might not notice. But this game came out the same year as the Xbox 360, so it's kind of immediately got dwarfed by some like graphical powerhouses because treasure. Oh, another. Oh, nice. Okay. That's great, actually. Let's do a little treasure cleanup. But this came out at the same year as... Because this came out the same year as the 360. I think purple is the remaining one. I'm gonna look something up real quick, which is, I know, sort of like bad, but I want to know. I can't remember if this is like an Easter egg or if it's like a real thing. Okay. I thought so. It's not really an Easter egg. I think it's just a thing you do. Or you can do. So that thing spawns bugs. I thought that you could destroy it, but it's been so long. And this is like an area you don't spend a lot of time in.
Follow me.
That drops a ton of gems, though. I think that drops like 20 bugs worth of gems by doing it that way, rather than... apparently you can also do it by going through the door, but... Oh shit, more bugs. Oh yeah, because Ashley gets kidnapped here. Sorry for a spoiler, but a lot of the rest of the game is going to be this like back and forth weaving of Ashley getting captured and then... Ashley getting found, then captured, then found.
Right.
Over and
More
over.
of them.
Apparently they still spawn even without it. Oh, it's blue, not green. I think this is another case where if I do this, they'll fall to their deaths. I want the treasure before it despawns. Oh, regular grenades. They're grouped up well enough. That should have gotten most of them. Shit. Vomiting. Gross. Because one of them could kill me in one hit, I might as well increase my life again. Man. It's so much easier to kill when they're not visible. Thank you. Okay, I guess they spawn anyway with or without the hive, but... I think I got all the ones on the floor. Cool. Hypothetically, you don't even have to fight them, so in a certain sense that was kind of a waste on my part, but... I have so much ammo at this point, I'm not terribly worried. How many blue did I get? Just the one, huh? Oh. That looks purple to me, so my initial thoughts were, I think, based on look rather than statement. I see something above the door, too. Thought I did, at least. Thought I saw another treasure up there. Not that we're, like, in desperate need of more. We have tons. Was there? No. Okay. Is there another merchant right here? I think there is. They're really generous with making sure you always have access to him, which I always think is kind of nice. Maybe slightly unnecessary, but I don't know. I always think it's good that they
Welcome.
give you options.
Got some rare things on. What are you selling?
One of those.
I'll buy it at a high price.
Yeah, you can see just having that like massively increases the value. Like with 2 of the stones, it's 11,000. With all 3, it's 32. So
Thank you.
that's like gigantic. So that's 15 with 2. The mask is 15 with 2. I mean to say. Let's see how much it's worth. With all 3 now. Sell.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
So it went from 15 to 20. which is pretty big. Not quite as dramatic, but still good.
Thank you.
Chessboard.
Ah.
I
Thank
think
you.
we can probably
Is that
sell
all?
a few of these.
Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Is that all? Thank you.
The game isn't
What are you
shy.
buying? Is that all, stranger? Thank
About
you.
rewarding
Is
them.
that all? Thank you.
Okay.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
Cool.
What
okay.
are you buying?
I should have said what we were doing there. For the Red 9, we upgraded firepower and capacity, so I now hold 18 bullets and do 3 damage per shot, which is pretty huge when you think about it. Like, 3 damage per shot is almost as powerful as the base shotgun, which was 4 damage per shot. And it also means that a complete clip without reloading, now that I have 18, is 54 damage, which is a lot. That's more than... I mean, 54 is about 8 shots with the shotgun, presuming that's like close range with the shotgun. Broken Butterfly, we also upgraded to 20 firepower, which is obviously gigantic. At 8 per clip, that's 160 per reload, which is, you know, almost three times higher. I think the rifle is still probably my best bet on that front. Yeah, it's 170 for my current combo.
What are you
But
selling?
rifle ammo is much rarer than pistol ammo. I mean, mag is the most rare
What
by
are you
far.
buying?
So, altogether, we're doing some good stuff. We're in good shape. That's the castle, basically. We have a couple big rooms to go. We're going to be doing this clock tower, then we're going to be doing this cool sequence with some Garradors and another tower, and then the boss battle. So we honestly, we're getting pretty close to the end of the castle, but I think I'll probably call it here. This has been another fun one. I think these are some of the most beautiful areas of the game. I wish we could have spent more time in them, to be honest. Like, or I wish there were more spaces like these. I think they're the most beautiful part of the castle. But I'll just save here. Cool. Thanks everyone again for watching. This remains like one of the highlights of my days. I'm trying to savor it because it's not a super long game, so I'm going through it pretty quick, but I don't want to like completely burn my way through it too fast. But you know what? There's actually more to the castle than I even remembered, because I think that we also have the sewer section. Anyway, we have lots left to enjoy in the castle, and then we'll keep going from there. So, thank you everyone for watching. See you next time.